Hello everyone, thanks so much for visiting my channel. In this video, I'm working on a Dell Vostro 3590 laptop. I'm going to show you how to get inside, access your CMOS battery. So first thing, power down your computer the correct way. Make sure it's off and unplugged from your charger. We're then going to flip your computer over to access our bottom case screws. Now there's quite a lot of screws on this bottom case. We're going to take them all up. Especially remember to take up this one. This is the CD screw. After you take up that screw, you'll be able to pull out your CD-ROM drive here. Now be careful because this plastic piece can come off and break if you try to pull it off too hard or the incorrect way. What I do is I take a small flat pry tool and I slide it inside this seam right here and then firmly but carefully push this straight to the side to slide it out. And again, be careful because if you do it wrong, you can break this plastic piece. After taking out those screws and your CD-ROM drive, some of you may have two more screws located here. Don't forget those because this is very thin plastic, and if you try to rip this bottom case off without doing that, you can break this area. After all the screws are gone, you're going to take a small, flat, preferably plastic pry tool and go across the seam of the bottom case all the way around and remove it from your computer. It's generally easiest to start up here near one of the two hinge assemblies in these corners. If you get stuck in a certain area, stop, go to the other direction, and work your way in the other direction. Also, don't put the pry tool too far in. You could damage some internal components. Keep it on the edge, go careful and slow but firm, and you'll be able to get that bottom case off. After the bottom case is removed, this is what you're looking at for the inside of the computer. As a general computer repair side note, whenever I'm working on a computer in my shop, it's sitting on an anti-static mat. Either that or an anti-static bracelet are great ideas to avoid damaging anything in your computer when you're working on it. If you would like any help with tools or supplies for your computer project, as well as any replacement or upgrade parts for this specific model computer, I will have a link above, also below in the description, and that will be a list of all the tools and supplies I use, plus all the replacement and upgrade parts for this model computer. Now, before I touch anything inside a computer, I always remove or at least unplug my battery. A computer is safest to work on when as little power as possible is running through it. The battery is screwed down by these 4 screws, and it plugs into the motherboard right here. There's a 2-sided battery connector cable. It plugs into the motherboard and it plugs into the battery. You can unplug it from either place. To unplug it from the motherboard, which may be the easiest option, you would pull this black tape back, exposing the battery plug. And as with any wires or cables in a computer, we try to avoid pulling on the wires if at all possible. We just manipulate the plug because sometimes wires can break and come out of the plug when we pull on them. So this plug right here, you'll notice it has a grip on either side. Makes it very easy to grip it and pull it out with your fingernails or a pry tool to jimmy it out of that port right there. So now that the battery has been either removed or at least unplugged, it's safe to proceed deeper into the computer. Your CMOS battery is right over here towards the left of my screen, toward the left of the hard drive. This kind of CMOS battery, it sits inside this cradle right here. There are springs up top underneath this beam. The way to get this battery out, you're going to put a small flat, preferably plastic pry tool, and you're going to put it inside this groove right there. And you're going to gently and carefully push this battery back into this area against these springs. That'll give you some leeway here, and the battery can then come out. Be very careful when taking this battery out. These CMOS battery ports are known for being very fragile, very thin plastic. And if you push on that too aggressively or you get the angle wrong, you'll break this section right here on top, and then that battery won't ever be able to stay in place again. For those of you looking to replace this component, below in that link I told you about with all the replacement parts for this computer, I will have an option for that CMOS battery. For those of you here to reset BIOS, you need to leave that battery out for about 15 or 20 seconds. That should be sufficient to reset your BIOS system settings. As a side note with that specific operation, that will only usually reset your BIOS system settings. In most cases, it will not reset your BIOS password. I will have more information on BIOS password resets below in the description. And I guess as a last side note for this kind of operation, resetting BIOS is a common troubleshooting step if your computer's not turning on and you're trying to figure out why. If that's why you're here, there are other troubleshooting steps you can try in order to figure out why your computer is not turning on and how to fix it. There will be a link above. Also below in the description, it'll be a tutorial video in how to troubleshoot a laptop that's not turning on. So it'll take you through that whole process so you'll be able to fix your computer. But that's this video, how to get inside the Vostro 3590 and access your CMOS battery. Thanks again so much for watching. Please remember to like and share if this helped you out, if you think it can help someone else out. And feel free to subscribe if you enjoy DIY computer content like this, or if you just want to keep me on hand to answer any of your future computer questions. I do try to answer all questions throughout my channel at least a couple times a day. Also, feel free to check out the related link section below in the description. From time to time, I do try to add things in there that I think will help you with your general computer life, make it more productive, more enjoyable. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.